kind of people, you project you as part of those who will pay solely personal income tax, PIT, personal income tax. And then if you are working as an employee, I know that your organization will have projected something for you to pay. So, and then under that one, those who are exempted to pay tax under that one, if you are earning less than 800,000, you will not be required to pay tax. If you are earning less than 800,000, you are not required to pay tax. But anything you earn above 800,000, you will pay tax for it. Now, the challenge majorly is for some of us that are doing business. Some of us that are doing business, and then, okay, you are collecting your money through your bank, whether it's your personal account or your business account. Now, if it is enterprise, and the moment you can make more than 67,000 naira a month, 67,000 naira a month, if you multiply 67,000 times 12, I think it should give you around 800,000. So you'll be entitled to pay tax extra on it. But if your income is less than 50,000, no problem. But make sure that your record is good and all that. But if you are a personal person and somebody is sending money to you, now this is the problem some of us we have. Don't just allow your account to be used to collect money for any purpose you don't know. Ìjọba mi fẹ́ ní lówó. If somebody put in there and say, mo fẹ́ ra rice, ó kàn fi rice síbẹ̀, government will think you are selling rice. So, and they pay such an amount, you will be required to pay tax. And this one, there is no way you will not pay, because ẹni tó lẹ́rú ló lẹ́rú, ẹni tó lẹ́rú ló lẹ́rú. Governments through the central bank give license to all other banks, whether it is fintech or conventional bank. So at the end of the year, they will calculate your tax, just like VAT. You cannot tell your bank not to remove VAT from your account. So they will remove your PIT, personal income tax, from you and debit your account. But this is where I want to advise people now. If you know you are a business person, please, you can go to CAC and register for a limited liability company. Under law, a limited liability company is taxed by Federal Inland Revenue, FIRS, Federal Inland Revenue Service, and you are not going to be subjected to personal income tax. Now, for a business in Nigeria, as of today, if you are earning, if your business is doing less than 100,000, less than 100 million, you will not be required to pay tax. Initially, it was 250 million, but they have reduced it to 100 million naira now. So, if you are a business owner, please go and register for register for a limited liability company. You can register for a business, a company that is, limited by shares of 100,000. You don't need to be limited by 1 million shares, 100,000 shares. Then you can continue to do your business. Only you can be the director, or if you want to have a partner to also their name to be on the register of director, you can put them there. Just like some of our people are asking me, King, go and register something so that this money will be going there. And I told them, please let us wait. If you go and register an enterprise, because as partnership too, a partnership is also like an enterprise. You see, by the time we are having a fund up to 10 million naira there, they will just remove the first 800,000. The remaining 9.4 million, they will subject us to tax. House or tax will be welfare. So, ẹ̀yin lẹ dìbò fún bàbá wa àbí bàbá wa náà kọ́ la máa pè. You are the one that voted for him. Whether you didn't vote or you voted, Ali is our president. So he has brought something to generate fund. To everybody in the house. No, you can create like 2 accounts. The first account can be your income account, where you receive money in loan. You will tell your customers, be paying to this account, and then you can make the second account your expenses account. That is where you can send money. Okay, mo fẹ́ ná kíní lóṣù 100,000 mo fẹ́ ná, mo fẹ́ sanwó iná, mo fẹ́ sanwó ilé, mo fẹ́ sanwó school. You see, all those expenses, you are not supposed to pay tax on them. There are some expenses, we call them allowable expenses under law. Under law, there are some expenses that are allowable expenses. So there are some expenses like your rent now. Another implication, your landlord tell you, you see, maybe I'm your tenant now, and then I give you my rent of, let's say, 10 million naira rent per annum. I can go to my office and say, remove this one from my tax. I have paid rent. Now, you want landlord tó san 10 million fún tó rò pé government ò ní mú ẹ. Eléyìí tó fi lọ claim tax deductible yẹn. They will now come and meet that landlord and say, you have received 10 million naira income from your property. Come and pay tax on it because your tenant has claimed tax deduction from it. So you are expected to also pay some level of tax on that rent as a landlord. Then your tenant also has chance to go and claim allowance on the rent he or she has paid. So you should be keeping your receipt now. Please don't throw away any kind of receipt now. Anything you do, please keep your receipt. Go to Federal Revenue to go and claim when you are filing your returns. Anybody can file returns. Don't let them use gbas for you. And then some people have been asking me about tax identification number. If you need to get a tax identification number, what you need to do is to go to tax office and tell them you want to register as a taxpayer. You are not going to collect any money. I mean, nobody will collect any money from you. Some people are saying you need to pay 50,000 naira before you get your thing. No, this country, we are just too corrupt. I don't know. Something is wrong with all of us. Something is wrong with all of us. Let me not exclude myself because I'm part of this country. But some people want to make profit out of loss. You know that people, it's just like this, our Kinonofi register and see, NIN, those NIN officials that are collecting money from you. Government did not ask them to collect money. But they will now tell you to bring money to do this, to do that. Country or not, but in country. They just want to make opportunity out of everything. To get your thing, TIN means tax identification number, you require nothing. See, at times, it might just look crazy. At times, just go there and open your camera and say, but if you're going on my record there, why you put my sal off where? Record me. You know, there are so many things we do in this country that is not too good. It's not fair. Èèyàn fẹ́ sanwó pé kó ń sanwó kankan ẹni kó mú wá ẹlòmíì àtúndí kó mẹ́yìn wá gan kí ló dé ẹ ti burú jù wá ní burú mo ń gbọ́kàn lẹ́nu ọmọ NYSC lẹ́nu ọjọ́ mẹ́ta ìtorí pé wọ́n post ẹ̀ à ń béèrè pé wọ́n post ọmọ lọ síbi kan wọ́n ní kó san 50,000. It was a pain to me. Just because they requested that this copper should be posted there, you are asking that boy to pay 50,000 just for them to be posted. For what? And you call them now. So go to government and tell them you want to be responsible, you want to start paying your tax, you need tax identification number. And that's all. Let them not use glass for you. Let them know the free. Tell them that government says it's free, that they should show it into you in under law. where they say that you must pay tax. I mean, you must pay them money before you collect your TIN number. So anyway, let me hear from one or two people. If you have any question you want to ask. Yes, TIN means tax identification number. Kábíyèsí Olúwagbémiga Esther. All right, let me check your profile. If you have sent your request, 2,840 level 8, our old one, old level 8. All right, you can send your request, come up. If you have any question, please, if you can make use of the comment section, I'll be glad to answer it. It's just that this new tax law, it increased exemption threshold for small companies. For small companies, you will enjoy more. And it also increased capital gain tax rate. The new tax law increased the capital gain tax rate from 10% to 30% for companies. So if you're a company, before you are paying 10%, now for capital gain tax, you'll be required to pay 30%. Like I told you, Tony Bomi tell me maybe I can reduce it a little bit. Kábíyèsí Olúwagbémiga, I think you sent a request now. Let me see if I can pick you up and all that. So if you have any question that you want to ask us, please ask now. You see, this is not just about you coming to TikTok. After this one, we will start, telling people about the business we do and all that. So I just said I can be using little time. We are still coming up tomorrow with some other important things about what we need to do to make our life better in year 2026. The only set of people I will not like, I am telling you,